forward. This is, I will just put this down here. You all can see my screen. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, very good. So we will talk basically about iJewel design, and this is the website, and I like to invite you to log in. If you do not have if you're not signed up, you can do this later on. And now we just log in. So what we will start to upload assets, rings, and how to make images and turntable videos and how to make the scene looking good. So we have here the upload button. So when we upload a 3D file, you have three possibilities. You can make it public, so everyone can see it. You can make them private, only you can view it. Or unlisted, anyone with the link can view it. As example, you made a design, you need an approval, but you do not want to make it public, so you have this unlisted where the person with the link can view it. The others know. So we also have here the encryption code. So the encrypt is actually that you can make a passcode. So to be sure, people that they are viewing your file can see it. Okay. They can see it, but to view the jewelry on the customer's device, the 3D have to be downloaded, and the graphic card of the device is creating actually the images. It is not server-based, and the server is sending the images to the people. No, everything happens on the local device. So let us start and just start with the first ring here. You just can drag and drop the ring is inside here. We have it public. And you can also write a description here, and then you can upload it. Let us say, okay, upload. It will not encrypt it for now. And when you encrypt it, nobody can open it in a 3D program. That is maybe a very interesting feature that we have here. So, and when it's opening in a mini editor, and you actually can see here you can add default materials, and then you go yes, as example here. So you have down here some interesting materials. So let us hide this one here. Mm, okay, maybe up here, huh? So, and it gives you materials. So how can you proceed? If you don't like them, you just say no in the beginning, or you just can delete them here like that. So we'll have a plain scene, and what you can do is whenever you click on the object, you can see here that we'll have a very nice library of materials. As example, we have diamond materials, we have emerald materials, also with inclusions, ruby, whatever. So the interesting part is you want to make some variations. So you just click on Add Configurator, and you just choose, as example, a diamond, maybe an emerald, and a ruby. Let us do this for now. So just with a few clicks, we just designed a configurator here. If you don't like a material, just click on it and just uncheck it like that. And you see that it will update here on the configurator side. And you can choose here another one. And maybe let us say a pink diamond. So what you actually can see here that you're just creating a configurator with a few clicks. and it calls Gem 1. And we recommend you to have your your 3D models with naming layers. As example, for this one here, add a configurator. It's called Metal 02, and you can add the configurator white gold, rosy gold, yellow gold. And the same is for here, edit configurator. And you see here Metal 02. We had that. So we have this one here at configurator Metal 01. If you have a bicolor ring, as example, you can see that the upper part is configured with these materials. Same is here. Add a configurator if you want to have, as example, just a white diamond, or you want to have it also with pink diamonds. So you can have this also here. And this material, it's Gem 02. And this one here is Gem 01. And if we just create a configurator here, same style, or you do not have to put a configurator, but I normally suggest to assign to all your parts material. Why? Because maybe you want to save your scene with all the materials and the configurators. And when they're all assigned, it will be afterwards much more easier to do it. So we have also here the presets, and some people just think, okay, let us do the preset here. This will override the configurator if you want, or you can say yes or no. Let us do for yes. So we have here new materials for the configurator here. So this is Gem 3. We have no Gem 3, but we have all this here. So, and now we can save it here. And we can also update the poster in case you want to share it. And sometimes it also shows the thumbnails here. So how can we render out the image? Maybe to make sure, if you do not like the light map that we have here, we have light maps, a set of light map for metals. And all these light maps, what you see here, they are specially made for jewelry, so that you just can go through and you can see here different look and feels of light maps. Whatever you like, you can have them here. Same is also for the gem environment. It has nothing to do with gemstones, but here you actually can see how the light environment can change depending on what light map you have. Maybe what is the difference between these up here? Sometimes you see some neon lights here, and these light maps down here, they are more kind of softer, and there are no strong lights there. So from every angle, it will look good. And so we have here a few variations of these light maps. When you like it, you can save it. So when we go back to the profile, you actually can see that you created your ring here with a configurator, with amazing materials. And if you want to share them, you can click here and, as example, copy link, and you can send it by email. You can send it by social media, the link. And what the client will see is here is the configurator we created, plus also the possibilities of the gemstones that we have here. So, and what is if you have multiple rings that you like your settings? What can we do? Or you want to edit? I would like to show you here the possibility. When you click on it, you have edit. So what we was seeing before is let us say, a light version of how to edit and assign materials. But we have also here playground. What is the advantage of playground? Actually, there is many things that are same. As example, for assigning a configurator, you click Edit Configurator, but all the materials that we saw before on the right-hand side, they're now here on the left-hand side. As example, you would prefer to have a special material that is not in the library, or you want to change the metals here. So as example, you may say the yellow gold is okay, or the white gold is okay, but the yellow gold here is not the way that you like it. So when we go here on the right-hand side, we see the picking. And inside the picking, you can assign another material. You can have it a little bit more warmer, more yellowish, whatever you want. Once you like this material, you have two possibilities to save it. You can download the PMAT here and you can make your own library on your PC. Or you just say plus here and you can rename, like say gold here, gold. And the former one that was before here, you can delete it. Same thing with the rose. If you do not like this rose gold, you just can tweak it here. As example, you would like to have it a little bit more lighter, a little bit more reddish. Let us see, say like that. You just say plus here. You delete the old one, and you can rename this one here with rose gold. And that's it. So you have the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rosy gold the way you want it. The same if you want to put the value on these here, you just grab the hex code here, you just copy it, go to here, and assign this hex value here. You can put it here, enter, and now you can see you have exactly the same value. You make plus, rename it, and delete the old one. So you just can do your own settings just once. So please do the gold color the way you want to, the gems the way you want to. If you want to add here, edit configurator and add as example emerald with inclusions, you can do this here. So now it's here. You can delete this one here. And so you have now the one with these inclusions. So you also can change the color here by, if you want to have it a little bit more lighter, we have here also the absorption, so we can make it a little bit more intense, a little bit more lighter. It depends what it is. Down here we have the RGB boost, RGB, red, green, blue lights. So we can tweak these lights separately to get the effect you want. If you like what you see, you just say add current material. You can delete the other one. And so we have right now the new material here. If you do not like the yellow, you can delete it as we were seeing it before. Once you're done, you're ready, and you like to make the image, just make a position the way you want to. But now here comes a little bit the interesting part. Whatever a light map is here, you have the possibility in diamonds to tweak the environment rotation of the light map. So whatever rotation you like to have for the diamonds, you can tweak it here and you can see how the lights are changing. This is absolutely fascinating because when you have to do this in a photo studio, then it's not easy to get the right lighting. That's the reason why in the post-production all the diamonds are all post-produced. But here you can do it separately. This one here is for all diamonds, as you can see, for all gemstones. But if you want to particularly only change the lights from one particular gemstone, you actually can see it always have to be selected here that you can change the lights here. Here you can see where you have the color. You can environment rotation offset. You can change only the one here. X, Y, Z. And when you say, oh, I like this setting, something like this. What I personally like is when it has kind of an inner glow. Every gemstone have to be shown at its best. And what I personally like then that it has a contrast between darker parts and lighter parts so that you actually can see the inner glow of a gemstone. That's always very beautiful. Once you have it, there's two ways to export the image. As example, you can go to here, you can say snapshot full, or you have here also square 4:3, the different aspect ratios. You can set them here. And let us say download PNG. And it should export in snapshot. And here we have the image. If you want to go for more quality of the image, we can do here in render, when there's a scale full, you can do it custom. So how big should the image be? But when you go, as example, to 2, I recommend 2 because when you go more up to 3, as example, it will take more power of your device, or the experience will get a little bit slower, depends on what device you have. 2 is always a good number and absolutely fine for images on the web. And then here you can go to export, image export, PNG, JPEG, web. Or if you would like to render out a video, you can do this also from here, video export. You can do 360 animation, turntable animation, the time, how much time, or you can do it here, download MP4. So we have here 30 frames per second, the video quality 8, absolutely fine. Let us say 5 seconds, or let us say 10 seconds. And then just click download MP4. And you actually can see here now how fast it is downloading the turntable video. Normally on other rendering software like Octane Render or V-Ray Render, I also was working a lot with V-Ray. One image takes between, for a high quality, 5 to 10 minutes just for one image. And you need, for 1 minute, you need 30 images. For 1 second, 30 images. So that will take a very long time for rendering. So here you can see it's a red dot, and do not close the window during its rendering. So what we actually have is here this rendering. We just made it right now in seconds. But now you can see that it's a little bit going out of the center. It's like not turning it very well. What can we do? Fit object scene, and this will actually make that the ring will turn absolutely in the center. And you can do your settings here again, whatever with the light, and download the MP4 video again. So if you, as example, would like to save these settings or you have certain camera positions, what can we do now for the camera positions? Here we have the animations and camera views. So let us do camera views and save them for in later your work. You can use them again. So just add current view, then go to this one here, as example like that, and then add current view. Then you can go here, add current view, then you can go here, maybe like that, and add current view. So what we just did, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 views. Maybe you just saw that this view do not look really good. So how to avoid the light maps or how to change the light maps that it will look good from any kind of angle. So there's two possibilities. The first possibility is here in environment rotation. You can change the environment rotation so that it will look good from this angle. Or you have the other possibility, change the light map. As example, this one here. So it will just also look good from that angle. Maybe you say, oh, this is too bright. So you can make the environment intensity, you can tweak it here the way you want to. So we have here the gold colors. We just made them here. We have the camera positions. We have the environment lights, the way we want to have it. And let us export this. So how can we save this? I normally like to go to the first camera view and just say focus view. So it will go like that. If you say, I would just like to change it a little bit, maybe like that, you just can go and update view. So when the view now it's updated, all the size of the images look the same. So we can see that here. Once you are happy with your setting, what you can do now is save the whole setting. There are two ways how to do it. Here in export, you can download vJSON. So when you download the vJSON, you will see it here and you can name it. As example, let us say this is master 1. As example, master scene setting for rings. You can name it the way you want to. So let us go like that. And I would like to show you how you can reuse this master setting when you go back here and then you say edit as example. You can see here on this side all the presets. And here is a plus. So what you can do is you can assign the preset that we just did here. So master 1, and it's uploading the asset. Takes a minute or a while. And when it's uploading the asset, you can assign, here it is, master 1. You can assign it and then it will, okay, say yes. And now it will take all the material configurators, plus also when you say the camera views, here, it's not here, but the camera views all are saved. And you just can change everything the way you want to. Update poster and save it. So let us maybe to show you at the end, how can we the project saved. Let us go back to the profile. And now we want to upload a second ring. So let me see, it is maybe here, the ring number 2, and upload. So what is actually happening now when we will assign the next ring with the same camera positions or the same materials, it will be applied here in the presets, and that will make your work absolutely fantastic. Just let us say no for here. Go to the presets, and we have here Master 1. So we apply Master 1. Should we apply it? Yes. And what it actually do, it do here the gold materials, the colors that you had, plus play camera views. It's not playing right now, but it should. It's got a small bug here, but we have the same materials. Also, what is for the gems that we made, it's all the same here available. Also for others. So this is the way how to create awesome, very amazing shoots. Now I would like to show you how easy it is also here to make a pose. As example, bring the ring down, compile stable pose, and now we have here the pose like that. And if you would like to change the background, you can do this here. We have several backgrounds like that or like that. Or, as example, this background here. And we can tint the background here a little bit by color, whatever you prefer or like. And then
Lo que da cuenta.
when you're happy with your result, you just go to export, download PNG, and exporting snapshot, and here it is.
No, pero contaba todas las cosas que había.
Okay, so
Como era re distinto, que
let
decían
us
1000 regalos, y se peleaban, y lo
go
vieron mucho los
back,
regalos, y
stop
era
share.
raro.
Okay, so I would like to ask you what kind of questions do you have? When I go here in the chat, you can write in the chat the questions you have. I see here from Igor. In the playground, will the quality always be set to ultra automatically? Not always. It depends. In playground, you can set it manually, or when you make a preset, what you set in the preset, like number 2 or the aspect ratio, that will be saved there. So you have to do it only once, and when you set the preset, it will take all the setups that you had. So you do it just once, and it will assign to all your materials. Maybe the camera views, when you just make the camera views for the ring, and then you have earrings as example, or necklaces, maybe you have to change the camera positions. You have to update or delete and make the camera positions new, and that will work. I hope it's answered. Huh? Then the next question, will it change the light map on environment rotation when it reaches that view? Change it for the entire scene. I'm not too sure what it means when it reaches that view. There is 2 ways. I will make a share screen. It could be also very interesting, just also to show you. Share screen. I'll just share the entire screen again. And let me see, we will have here, as example, I go just to playground here. and I'll select a file. Maybe I'll select this one here. Second, please. Maybe this one here could be interesting. So there are two possibilities. We have now here the environment. It's like that. You can see that the environment is actually not moving. It stays still. But here in the scene, you have background environment. And here you have fixed environment direction. So when we disable that, so it is actually that the environment is going around the ring. You can see here we have the bright part, and that is moving. So with fixed environment rotation, it's actually that it stays positioned, and some like it like that. But when you want to have it differently, you can put it here, also like that. Yes. So the next question, I hope it's answered. The animations sometimes have glitches. How to improve it? Glitches of the light map. Oh,
No, I mean timing. Sometimes it's like jumping from second to another second, not even and smooth animation, but with some glitches in between.
okay. Sometimes it can happen when you start rendering and then you close you open another browser or you do something else. Then sometimes it can happen. So what I normally suggest is having two monitors. On one monitor, you just make the rendering. On the other monitor, you continue your work. Then this shouldn't actually happen anymore.
Yeah, perhaps that's the reason. Thank you.
Okay. And then the next question, how do you make a reflective ground? Good question. I'll just show it. Here I make again a share screen, something like this. So what we actually have, I just log in here in Team. What we actually have here in the presets, scene presets, we have a different scenes. So as example here, we have one scene that has the reflection here. But when you go, oh yes, let us overwrite the presets. Okay, so you can see the reflection here. When you change the background color, you can see it even better. But here on ground, we have in scene, you have ground. And here on ground, there's a interesting material, kind of rough metal. So with this rough metal, you can make it softer or even that it's reflecting sharper, or this is the metal that it looks metallic. So you can do it without, or with this one here. So you can change this here. What we have in this scene, we have in blending, we have a little map. So when you can have any kind of map for blending, but this is kind of what I like, or it's nice that you do not see everything. But if you want to delete, remove image, you actually can see that the mirror effect is full here. Let us, as example, go here, physical material. You also can change the lights here the way you want to. It depends also on the scene that you have. And also here you can change everything the way you want to. I hope this is answered. Let us go back to the next question. why green gemstones have a white line around the stone edges? Why green gemstone?
Hello? Yeah, no, the what you call the ring what you showed with the green gemstone. Could you open that? When you edit the material no, for the gemstone, on the girder line, I can see the white line.
Okay. On the green gemstone,
Yeah.
this one here.
No, the earlier one, the oval one. Yeah, this one. You see the white line on the edges? I mean,
Yes.
these edges. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it's also depending on the light map. Let us see. Now we have a red outline here. So when we change the light maps, let us say, or just change it, let us try it here. We changed it, the HDR map. It stays. It stays like that. Maybe we have also here the possibility for the reflectivity, to have it more reflective or lesser. But actually this do not affect this white line. Well noted, well seen. We will have a look into it to improve it. Thank you very
Isn't
much.
Thanks.
is the white line not coming from the setting? Like the part of the metal? Is that it?
No, it's just
Oh no, it is an actual white line.
yes.
I think that line does show when you put the gemstone with the inclusions, but if you put a normal emerald, it doesn't show. Because I did try to
Yeah.
do it. It was showing a bold line only on the gemstones with the inclusions, but on the normal one, it's fine.
Yeah, agreed. Because when I use the gemstones without the inclusion, I don't have a white line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Robert, I
it's-
tried to, edit the gemstone. That time I had same issues with those white lines on the gemstone with the inclusion.
Okay.
It's mainly coming from some of the properties of inclusion maps.
No,
Yeah,
but this
So
happened with the every gemstone, I mean,
it's
not with
yeah,
the particular
most of
green.
them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to go to the inclusion maps and probably you can design your own maps and upload them there. So if you can select, Robert, if you can select the diamond there. No, the one which had the issues. The emerald, I think.
Yes. So here.
Yeah, and if you go to the inclusion extension properties,
They're here, inclusions.
yeah. So as you can see, there are a lot of maps here, and these lines are coming from there. The strength of the maps can be adjusted, and or you can upload your own maps. But we will improve on these materials. Great feedback. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. I'm always fascinated. Me myself, I can't never get enough of it. So the next question, very good. Thank you very much for that input.
Yeah, thanks, Robert.
How do you make ground? Why green gemstone? Okay. How to get this recorded session, please? Yes, it will be on YouTube. We'll put it on YouTube. Thanks. How do you embed to your website? That's a very good question. Very good. So I will just make a share screen again. Okay. So screen share. To embed this on your website, as example, let us go here from this one here. As example, just yeah, let us have a look at this one here that we just created today. You just can go to playground or to edit. Let us say edit. And here we have the embedding settings. So for right now, you can put your logo here in the branding settings. You can upload your logo, that it will be there. You can show logo or loading screen logo, as example, loading screen. And then you can go here to embed settings. And here in embed settings, you have three setting options. Appearance settings responsive, as example, when you show it on a cell phone or on a laptop, so it will be responsive. And here you can also say how much you want to have the canvas size. Then do you want a title or high resolution cover? So it will kind of like create now a cover for it here. So it will first show the picture. Sometimes it is good when the internet connection is a little bit slow. So they will see first the picture and then the 3D. In the background, it will upload the 3D. Then you can say remove logo, remove backlink, remove loading screen, background image, whatever. And then here you have show interaction prompts, turntable animation. Do you want that it should start with a turntable animation, autoplay, that it will just start the 3D object right away? And here you can say, do you want to show it with configurator, without configurator? Do I want to allow the client to zoom in, to zoom out? Do I allow to share it? All this here, you just can, these settings, it's actually, we're talking about this one here. Once you have it, you can say, okay, preview. So this will be your logo here. And this is what your client will see. This is what your client will see. You can embed this by, let me see, here, view code or copy HTML code. Then once your HTML code is copied, you can go to your website and paste this code there. And whatever you want, as example here, you can say what should be the canvas size. Let us say we will make it 500 to 500. It's just an example, or 720. Let us say, no, 500. 500 to 500. Here. Okay, and then run. And this is what it will be your logo here. And this is what you will see on your website, like that. As I said, you can disable all this. You can disable also the configurator, but this is what your client will see on your website. You can directly embed it from iJewel Design. Okay, I hope this is clear. Or any questions? More questions? Should be clear. Okay.
Yeah, yes. When will you be posting this on YouTube? Because that came in late.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You do not have to write everything. It will be on YouTube, so you can watch it again. So
How soon would it be posted? Yeah.
as soon as possible, tomorrow it will be
Okay.
available.
Will you send us a link so that we know where to find it?
Yes.
Okay.
It will be posted on our Discord channel in our announcement, proper link. And every session that we will be doing in the coming weeks, next day it will be posted over there in the announcements channel.
Perfect.
Okay. How can we display your jewelry on the model hand? Very good question. That for we have in the week number, let me see, in the week post-processing, here, in the week 5 content creation. And there we will talk about how to display it on the hand. We have also a YouTube channel where we have also a tutorial video there, also in Blender. We're currently also working on a special scene setting, kind of like that your ring will be displayed automatically on the hand. Very exciting. That is in the production pipeline, so you will have access also to that for sure. Okay, hand model. So when I add a custom texture in material or in gems on background, will it carry out to iJewel design? Yes, yes, this will be carried out to iJewel design. You can create your materials, whatever you want, save the GLB with all the settings, and you can apply when you upload this model on your website, it will have your special materials. We normally recommend, we will have also a session, a webinar special for this to use what we have. And I can show you also how to edit current materials. The advantage is following. When you have your own map, as example, this map is 2 MB, then it will upscale the megabytes of your GLB file. And so we normally recommend try to edit current materials that we have in the library, and then the user experience will be much more better. But we'll talk this. This is another theme in the next one of the next webinars. Okay, how we can adjust the background size and export in high resolution? Good question. I'll just show it here again. I just make share screen share. So here, open it in Playground. I think Playground is the best for that. And when you have a special background you want to use, just go here to Scene, Background Environment, and here Image, Set Replace Image. Let us go here to iJewel. I have this one here. Let us say this one here. So you just can, you can set this here. Any kind of background you can set. And what the beautiful thing is, can you see here how the reflection is here in the metal? And for the reflections, if you go to post-processing, we have here screen space reflections. If you just photograph and mask and put it on somewhere, it will look like that. And in Photoshop. But here we actually can see that it's reflecting a part of the image inside the ring. And this is absolutely amazing. And when we change, as example, the set replace, as example, we will do it like this one here. You actually can see how the color, it picks up the color of this reflection. And in screen space reflection, you can make the intensity, tweak the intensity, object radius, even more or less. You can make the reflections, tolerance, whatever is here until you get the look and feel what you like to. And for very sure, when you even export it, download PNG, it will export it the way you want to. So you can put your text here, you can put your logo here, you can put anything here and there. Maybe what will be also, yes, this is done for now. So we have the next question.
Robert, I guess it's time.
Oh,
So so there's one question about branding setting. It is available in Drive. If you will right click any model and if you will open it in Playground or edit it, you will see the branding settings on the left. Once you save the branding settings, the same would be available in your share URL that you can see. So we will be covering that more in coming lectures about branding and other options. Thank you, Robert. Backgrounds are PNGs. You can export PNG. Yes, so backgrounds can be PNG or JPEG. That's up to you. Okay. Thank you, Robert, for your time and great webinar. Everyone, we appreciate your audience over here on such a short notice. And this is a first series. So, Robert,